This has changed the variable. We did this a week ago, Wednesday, a week ago today. And we're going to let u be equal to 2x minus 1. And so how do we find x? Yep, u plus 1 equals 2x divided by 2. You can see that that's just going to be x is u plus 1. Now, remember this is u over 2 plus a half. So when I take dx, what's the derivative of u over 2? Half du. Now, we haven't had to deal with that very many times, and that's why I put this in this example. All of these can replace something. Okay? You can replace those. So we're going to do it. We're going to replace x with u plus 1 squared over 2 squared. And then we're going to replace square root of u as u to the 1/2. But careful here, dx needs to be 1/2 du. Okay? And so what'll happen then is that we need to put in a 1/2, and therefore we need a 2 out here, du. How I did that? This is 2 halves. I essentially move the 1/2 in. Now we got a lot of algebra here. 2, pull out this 2 squared. Well, yeah, I'm going to pull out this 2 squared. So we get u plus 1 squared times u to the 1/2 du. Okay. What's 2 divided by 2 squared? 1/2. And then u plus 1 squared is u squared plus 2u plus 1 times u to the 1/2 du. And I'm going to take a little time, and I'm going to multiply those out. I'm going to go 1/2 integral of u squared times u to the 1/2 plus 2u times u to the 1/2 plus 1 times u to the 1/2 du. So then I'm just going to get 1/2 u to the 4 halves plus 1/2 is how many? 5 halves, yep. Plus 2 times 2 halves times u to the 1/2 is u to the 3 halves plus u to the 1/2 du. And if you want to, it's not a bad idea, I'm going to show you this extra step just so it's as clear as can be. This is multiplied through, right? So this is 1/2 u to the 5 halves du plus 1/2 times 2 u to the 3 halves du plus 1/2 u to the 1/2 du. Okay, so if I integrate that, I'm going to get 1/2 u to the 7 halves times 2/7 plus u to the 5 halves times 2/5. Good job, Susie and Max, on that one. I'd missed that. Plus 1/2 u to the 3 halves times 2/3 plus c. And then u, if I remember right, u was just 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. And then this simplifies to 1/7. And this one simplified to 1/3. I think that's what I had. Yep. Change the variable. Worst case scenario right there.